Hi guys, and welcome back to the show. Let's keep. And welcome back to the show, guys. This is going to be a late one from me. It's just, we're going to talk about the Mo Salah situation right now. It's So please, before we get talking to this, guys, if you're new around here, please like and subscribe to the channel. All the good stuff for you guys. Thank you very much. I'm on my way to 300 subs, so that'd be brilliant if you could help me get there quite soon, so I can do my 300 subscriber special for you guys. Got a lot of things to look forward to that special. John, how you, mate? Hope you're good. It's just a quick live for me, guys. Just want to talk about Mohamed Salah and everything that's going on so far this today. We've already heard. Yeah, I wish it was my house, John. I wish it was my house, my man. I wish. So Mo, Big Mo. Oh man, it's I don't know what to think about this sort of news at this moment in time, because this has come out of nowhere. We haven't been hear anything about the Mo Salah situation for a while now. And then obviously the comments come up in the Klopp press conference earlier. I listened to the Jurgen Klopp press conference. I think people take a lot of stuff he says out of content. They clip bits up of his press conference and they use that to put into the media, so it makes it look like a lot worse than it is. At this moment in time, Klopp says nothing more has happened in the Salah talks yet. He's not too concerned or worried at this moment in time. So he's basically telling us not to be too concerned or worried at this moment in time. But of course, this is social media. And this is social media. And social media, they make you things worried, don't they? Like for Fabrizio Romano, I wouldn't believe Romano how many times he got it wrong before. Yeah, exactly. Romano's and why only say this on the day Klopp was asked about? Yeah, exactly. And then his agent don't make things better by, laughing emojis or whatever it is on Twitter straight after Jurgen Klopp's press conference. There's a lot of things that don't make sense to me about it. Saying that Mo wants, wants to see where the team is going and wants to see better reinforcements into the squad and things like that, and how well we're going to progress as a squad before he signs a contract. That can't be true. That can't be true. I mean, we've just got bloody Diaz in, for goodness sake. And we're in every competition you can go for at this moment in time. We've just won one of them in the League Cup. We're going for the Premier League title. We're in the Champions League quarter-final. We're more than likely, if we do the job, we should be in the semi-final of the FA Cup as well. Yeah, it's just, it's a joke. And, at this moment in time, Liverpool are in every competition you can play in and won one already. So all this stuff about Mo saying, you need to see how we're going and Liverpool being more competitive, continuing to be more competitive. Well, of course you want to be more competitive. Liverpool don't want to stand still. Of course Liverpool want to be more competitive. It's a weird line. And I don't think that came from Mo's mouth whatsoever. I think that came from his agent. And as John said, his agent needs to go. He does. He's a prat. That definitely comes from his agent. There's no doubt about it. His agent is as all agents are all about themselves. They don't really care about their client. Their client is there to make the agent money. The agents will say they have their client's best interest at heart. Well, if they have their best interests at heart, they should let the players get on with it, and be at the club that they really, really want to be at. How many times have we seen agents ruin people's careers because they make them go to clubs they don't want to go to and sign ridiculous contracts and stuff like that, and they're never happy. Personally, I think Genie Wijnaldum got really bad advice from whoever was his agent and people talking with him. Because you can see now, he went to PSG. The rumour is it wasn't a lot more money than what Liverpool offered him already. It was just longer years. It's not like he went to PSG and got 50 grand more than Liverpool offered him. It wasn't the case. It wasn't much more. It was, and again, his agent giving him really, really bad advice. And they listen to their agents. That's the number one person they listen to. Now he's gone to PSG, and you can guarantee you right now, if you can go to Genie Wijnaldum right this second, he probably wouldn't admit it, but if you go to him right this second and go, look, if you could turn back time, would you accepted the deal FSG gave you, or would you still gone to PSG? He would have signed the deal. He'd be playing for Liverpool every week. Still be in the Champions League. That's for a shadow of a day. He would still be in the Champions League right now. We've got to be careful about all these big deals and who should buy who. And agents are in it for themselves, not for their clients. They make money off their clients. This agent's plan is to get Salah away from Liverpool. We all know that. That's what he's trying to do. I don't think there's a contract that his agent will actually be happy with. Really don't. I think if you offer him 500 grand a week, I think his agent will still want something in that contract. I really do. I still think he wouldn't be totally happy. Ali A in the house. How are you, Ali? I hate this Rami Abbas. You can fuck off trying to split our fan base. Yeah, exactly. I don't know anyone who's listening to the prick either. I mean, Mo needs to get rid of him, but I think him and Mo are very good friends and they go quite far back, don't they? And I think they got a good relationship between the two of them, but Mo needs to get rid because I look at this Salah situation. This is how I look at the Salah contract, guys, and how I look at the situation going. Van Dijk is on 210 grand a week, right? Virgil van Dijk is on 210 grand a week. Is Mo Salah worth £200,000 more a week than Virgil van Dijk? That's how I put it. Look, I know goals win games, but for me, we're not the same team without Virgil van Dijk in the team. And that showed when we had the mass injuries last season, especially when Virgil was out for the whole season. Virgil van Dijk is on 210 grand a week. Is Mo Salah worth £200,000 more a week than Virgil van Dijk? That's how I would look at it. John says no. Yeah, that's how I look at it. It might be a weird way of looking at it, but that's, you've got to weigh these things up. Alisson's on 180 grand a week. 180 grand a week, one of the best goalkeepers around. Virgil van Dijk's the best centre half in world football. He's on 210 grand a week. Personally, Virgil could probably go to PSG, Real Madrid, and probably be on 400 grand a week. There ain't no doubt about that. But he accepted 210 grand a week. And he's the best defender in the world. So, obviously Virgil's agent, had his best interests for his client in Virgil van Dijk, and weren't thinking about himself. His agent, for me, is just trying to split. Salah's agent is just trying to split Salah away from Liverpool. That's how I see it. Look, I think Salah's a tremendous player. Personally, I don't think Mo's the best player in the world. I know a lot of our fans think he is the best player in the world. I think he's up there. He's top three probably. I don't actually know if he is. I saw Kylian Mbappe. Look, I think Kylian Mbappe is a better footballer than Mo Salah. That's just my opinion. I think he is a better footballer than Mo Salah. And I think Kylian Mbappe, for me, on form, is the best footballer in the world, and Mo's probably second. But he should be paid correctly, and I'm not saying he shouldn't be paid correctly. He should be paid properly. If FSG came in with 320, 330 grand a week, considering Virgil van Dijk is on 210 grand a week, for me, I think that's a reasonable contract offer. I think that's a reasonable contract offer. I really do. Mo has said many times he loves the club fans and so yeah, he don't want to leave Liverpool. All right, I hate this. Rami Abbasi, yeah, same. Klopp has to talk to Salah before a big game. You do this, Salah has to speak to his agent and tell him to stop sacking him, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree totally. But is Mo the best player in the world? If so, he needs to be paid for that. No, Jamie has never done it outside of France. Well, he won the World Cup, to be fair. He won the World Cup, to be fair, and he was the star boy at that World Cup as well. Look, I love Kylian Mbappe. Look, the PSG thing, you know, he plays for the wrong team. You know, apparently he's going to go and sign his Real Madrid contract next Friday. So, you know, he's going. You know, the man for his age, what is he, 22, whatever it is. The stuff he does is it's outrageous, my man. It's outrageous. I think he'll be a tremendous player. To be honest, Jamie, lads, I'm actually comfortable whatever happens, and you're going to trust you. Exactly, Edward. How are you, Edward? Hope you're good, my man. Welcome everyone to the chat. Sorry, this is a late one, guys. I was just sitting there. I was watching Jack's YouTube. I was watching some other YouTubes all day. I've been reading stuff on social media, and I thought, yeah, you know what? Let's just throw one out there and let you guys know my thoughts on this. Many players in the world won the world. Oh God, shit. Yeah, but Mbappe ain't no. Mbappe's gravy, mate. Mbappe, I love Mbappe. Yeah, man's just different. Man's different. He's only 22. For me, he's the best around. And I think Salah's just underneath that. But Salah is an amazing player and he should be paid what he's worth. But what is his worth? Because everyone says pay Salah what he wants, pay him what he's worth. Well, what is his worth? Let's look at the players around. Look, Ronaldo's on 500 grand a week at Man United. You know, you shouldn't be paying a 37-year-old $500,000 a week. I don't care how good he is. You know, Ronaldo's best days were, you know, at Real Madrid. He went to Juventus. Juventus is Italy's a piss easy league. He didn't win anything at Juventus. I can remember. Don't think he won one league, but I don't think he won much at Juventus. Didn't win anything in Europe. And that's what he went to Juventus for. And his best days were at Real Madrid. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I think, look, these players are all going to leave the club eventually. We can't be sitting here in 5 years' time going, you know, Mane, Salah and Bobby are still at the club. And we're like, oh, I don't want to see them go anywhere. You know, they're going to leave the club eventually. Of course they are. Look, players have come and gone and come and gone. Mo's an amazing footballer. Absolutely amazing footballer. I love Mo Salah. I really do. He's my favourite Liverpool player. Him and Virgil van Dijk and Fabinho. Alisson, Van Dijk, Fabinho and Salah is the spine of Liverpool's team. And I just look at him and think, if Mo's asking for over 400 grand a week, which is apparently what his agent is saying, and Van Dijk is on 210 grand a week, I don't know if Salah's worth the double of what Virgil van Dijk receives in wages. That's personally my point of view. And that might be the point of view of the ownership as well. Yeah, of course, the owners want Salah to stay. You know, people might hate FSG. They might not like FSG. They might have their opinions on FSG. And that's all fine by me. You can have whatever opinion you want. That's your opinion. But there's no way they want Salah to leave. Of course they don't. Not stupid people. They're business people. Intelligent business people. But at the end of the day, they're going to work it out and cost it up as like, is Mo Salah worth 100% more than Virgil van Dijk is with his contract? And that's how you got to look at it. Personally, I think we'd still be in a similar position now without Mo Salah, but still with Virgil van Dijk. We saw it last season, guys. Mo played all last season, yeah, but we didn't have no defenders. So you got to. I know goals are the hardest thing in football to do. There's nothing harder than scoring goals, and I agree, and I totally agree. But I just don't know if he's worth 100 times more than what Virgil van Dijk is, guys. That's my opinion on it. Let me know your opinion, yeah? How many players want to work? Yeah, Jamie, I think FSG will offer him another deal, but it's out. Yeah, that's Ali. I agree. I think FSG want to offer Salah the deal, but Rami Abbas or whatever his name is, I just I think he wants Salah to leave Liverpool. I think the agent wants Salah to leave Liverpool badly. I'm good. See that Haaland's off the set. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it on Twitter. That's basically looks like that's a done deal. Cow's in the dark room now crying. I'd say Salah is worth 300k a week, perhaps 350. I'd say 350 as well, tops. Goals win game show. I think Salah will get 350 to 400. But if they're going to go that high, I don't know. I don't think we can say he's the best till he proves himself out of the French league. He could go there and bang goals. Yeah, but Mbappe is gravy, mate. Origi won the Champions League. That's true. Jamie, they agreed a deal, but Rami Abbey stopped it and wanted more. I don't know why he's on. Just to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Jack, my man. Hiya, Jay. Thank you very much for dropping in the chat. No worries, Jack. No worries, my mate. Hope you're good, Jack. We need Mo remember the commercial factor, not just on the pitch. Yeah, exactly. Rami is a twat. Pass it on that he is. Ali A, I was hearing the same thing, that deal was done. The agent has stopped it. Yeah, look, I've said it time and time again, guys. I think Rami Abbas wants Mo Salah to leave Liverpool. I don't think there's a deal Liverpool can come up with that will be happy for Rami Abbas. I really don't. I think if Liverpool offered 400 grand a week, he'd still find something in that contract that he wouldn't be happy with. Now, there's rumours at this moment in time from a source on Twitter that I've seen before that comes up with some that's been right a few times, to be fair to him, and he's saying that PSG are willing to offer Mo Salah 600 grand a week. Now, if that's true, that's why all this is happening. This is why it's all happening. He wants Salah left. He wants Salah out the door. He wants him to go to Paris Saint-Germain or Real Madrid. That's where he wants him to go. He wants him at them clubs. And I don't think whatever FSG offer him he's going to be happy with. I really don't. Read that one. What you reckon? What you reckon about how Klopp will react? Klopp will be pissed, man. Klopp's going to be pissed off. You know, this comes out the day before a huge game. You know, and I said it in my preview yesterday. For me, Liverpool and Manchester City seasons start this weekend for me. And I said it in my preview. This weekend, Liverpool play Brighton. Man City don't play till Monday. And on Wednesday, Liverpool play their game in hand against Arsenal. So for me, everything's this weekend going on now for the next 11 league games. And you come out with this bullshit just before the eve of a big game against Brighton. Because let's not get this right, yeah? If we put in an excellent performance and we smash Brighton to pieces tomorrow afternoon, Manchester City have got a stew on that all weekend till the Monday night to a difficult away game to Crystal Palace on a Monday night. That's not going to be an easy game for Manchester City. They're games Man City do slip up on. And you come out with this bullshit then. It's what I'm trying to tell everyone. This agent does not care about Mo Salah. He cares about himself. Yeah, he wants to be paid. He doesn't want Mo at Liverpool. He wants Mo to leave Liverpool. He's trying his best to make that happen. He wants him to go to either PSG or Real Madrid, where Mo will get like 500 to 600 grand a week, and the agent will get a massive fee. Massive fee. It's what's happening. Please sign the Kai. Klopp is fuming. You can bet he arse he is. Seen the same journo from Sports Illustrated. Klopp doesn't like agents. They are doing these. Yeah, agents are not needed in football, guys. These footballers ain't thick. You know what I mean? If Salah leaves, the agent makes more money. Yeah, exactly. That's why he wants him to do. If Salah leaves, the agent makes more money. Another Mino Raiola Rami Abbey says, "Yep, I agree. If we lose, oh my God, what's going to happen?" Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, we all might be making more out of this than it is. You know, that's what our job is. With everyone on social media, YouTubers, our job is to talk about this sort of stuff when it comes out, and then when it comes out, we have to talk about it. But behind the scenes, this might be a lot calmer you know, and in the hotel tonight with the Liverpool players and all that, they're probably all chilled out. There's, you know, they're not talking about it or thinking like we are because we're the fans. But it's a good talking point. It's a big talking point of everything that's going on, and we just didn't need this on the eve of a game at all. Jack, I've never heard Mane say a word since he's been at our club. Just saying, yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know who Mane's agent is, but obviously Mane's agent has the best interest for Mane. You know, Virgil van Dijk's agent. Look, this is what I keep saying. I keep coming to Virgil van Dijk, and I keep coming to Virgil van Dijk for a reason, guys. Yeah, I keep coming to Virgil van Dijk for a reason. We all say Mo Salah's the best, if not one of the best footballers on planet Earth right now. Well, Virgil van Dijk is the best centre half in world football right now and could walk into any team in world football. I saw PSG Real Madrid the other day, guys. I did the watch along for it. I'm telling you right now. But both centre halves are shit and nowhere near in Virgil van Dijk's, you know, region. Yeah, he'd walk in both of them teams. And let's put it this way, he would get more wages playing for PSG and Real Madrid. But his agent obviously had his best interests in heart for Virgil staying at Liverpool, and he signed for 210 grand. You're telling me Virgil couldn't have gone to PSG or Real Madrid and got 300 to 400 grand a week? Of course he had. Who's killed off? What's Ramos on at PSG? You know, I bet Ramos is on double what Virgil's on at Liverpool. But his agent had his best interests at heart. You know, so he stayed at. You never heard anything, did you? Was there any problem in the Virgil van Dijk? Because I always thought our two main people would have problem signing is Virgil and Mo, because you know they're our best players for me. They're our two best players, and you're asking, but the Virgil deal was easy, just over the summer. It was a piece of piss. You know, no problem. Yeah, 210 grand a week. Of course, I'll sign. I love the club. Mo loves the club, but his agent doesn't, and his agent wants Mo Salah to leave Liverpool. It doesn't care. It don't matter what we give him, guys. I'll come to this conclusion now. I don't think it matters what we give Mo. This agent will find a problem with it. And all this shit about Mo wants reinsurances that Liverpool are going to be moving up and buying the right players in and going to be progressing in tournaments in the future. Well, we're in every single cup competition right now. We just won the Carabao Cup. We're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, by the way, which PSG ain't in. And he's on about wanting his boy to go to PSG. Yeah. We're in the FA Cup quarterfinal with a good draw. Should probably be making the semi-final of that. You know, and we're on Man City's arse for the Premier League. We're in every fucking competition. We've improved the quality of the squad. We've got Luis Diaz in, for goodness sake. What more can the club actually do at this moment in time? Anfield's getting expanded to 62,000. We've got a brand new training complex. You know, we buy great players. You've got good future in youngsters in Harvey Elliott. You've got Jota and Diaz who are 25. You've got Trent, the best right fucking tacking fullback in world football. Of course Salah wants to play with Trent. Salah don't want to go and play with Hakimi at fucking PSG. Give me a break. Oh, that's all bullshit. Mane's agent hasn't said anything, or other players, but Salah's one. Salah's agents. I can't say the word I want to say. For me, Salah is staying no matter what his agent says. I think Salah will stay, but I think his agent is going to make this extremely difficult. The players will talk about Jamie. Yeah, they probably will, but I think they'll be more calmer than what we are because they're used to it, ain't they? Contracts is their job, ain't it? It's what they do. So they'll probably be a bit more calmer than what we are. Why would Salah go to PSG just for the money? They ain't winning, Exactly, mate. But that's why his agent wants him to go. His agent wants him to go to PSG because he knows he'll get $500,000 a week, which at the same end means that his agent will get paid. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about Mo Salah, because if he cared about Mo Salah, he'd actually listen to Mo Salah when Mo Salah talks. And when Mo Salah talks, he goes, yeah, I want to stay at Liverpool. I absolutely love Liverpool. I don't see myself ever playing anywhere else. And if I ever had to play Liverpool, it'd make me too emotional. So if I heard that and I was his agent, I'd be like, well, we just got to get you the best deal we possibly can, and we just keep you at Liverpool. No doubt about it. But no, this fucker wants him to leave. Virgil could leave for PSG and get 400. Yeah, exactly. But obviously, it was so easy with the Virgil deal. Just like over the summer, done, no problem. At this moment in time, Virgil's our highest owner on 210 grand a week. Mo's on 200. So this is what I keep trying to say. Are you telling me Mo is 100%, 100 times worth more than Virgil van Dijk? Try and think of it like that, guys. That's what his agent's saying. But Mo Salah is 100 times worth more than Virgil van Dijk. For me, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Rami Abbas feeding Fabrizio like he is their best friend. Oh, no, mate, it does me head in. To split the fan base, this is a game for Salah's agent too. He's trying to turn Liverpool to the bad guys, but it's him, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. This is the second time he has done this stuff. The first time was when he granted Salah to do an interview with the Spanish press. Yeah, that should never have happened. No praise bigger in the club, so I can that's to do, Chris, with the violence. If to say we believe this nonsense of Salah wanting the club to be more ambitious, is that players or trophies, or is it down the Klopp signing? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's such a good point, Jack. I mean, I don't believe Salah said a word of this at all. I don't believe Mo said a single word. Does anyone else really think that them words come out of Mo's mouth? Because I don't. Mo plays with some of the best players in the world in their position. Do you know what I mean? Look at Mo plays with up front. You know, in the forward line, Mo plays with Jota, Mane, Diaz, Bobby. You know, where else is he going to go for that? In the midfield, he's got a Thiago and Fabinho behind him. You know, a brilliant young player in Harvey Elliott that Mo absolutely raves about. You know, Carvalho's probably going to be coming in, you know, from Fulham. You know, Curtis Jones is a good little player. You know, our midfield might just need a bit of tweaking here and there, but it's not far away. Then he's got Virgil van Dijk at the bloody back, for goodness sake. Alisson in goal. He's got Trent, the best attacking right back in world football. He's got a blinding Robbo at left back. You know, Matip, Kanate. Yeah, these are not shit. You know, this is a quality squad we have. You know, and you've got then the biggest factor of it all is he's got Jurgen Norbert Klopp as his fucking manager. You know, the best manager in world football. The best. And you got him as your manager and you're thinking about all this stuff. Nah, bollocks. It's all come from the agent, my man. And, you know, if Klopp in his press conference sounding kind of okay with everything to me, what the media do, they clip little tiny bits of what Klopp says, then throw that on social media and throw that in the media, and then people get hold of it and start spreading bollocks. And it keeps going like that, and it keeps going like that, and it keeps going like that. If you actually sit down and listen to the 20-minute press conference Jurgen Klopp gave, yeah, it's absolutely he seems very okay with it. Very okay with it. You know, I know there's going to be people up and down the country, Liverpool fans everywhere, social media tonight, tomorrow, for next week. Oh, FSG a disgrace. John W. Henry's a disgrace. Just do the deal. How hard can it be? Well, it can be very hard if you've got an agent who's also working for the player, who's never going to be happy with a single thing you bloody want either. You know, it can't be that bad because look at all the players that re-signed contracts this summer. Look at all the players that re-signed contracts this summer. Some of the best players in their position, who at the end of the day, let's face it, could leave Liverpool and earn more wages. You know, Robbo signed, Trent signed, Van Dijk signed, you know, Alisson signed. You know, we've got these players are not crap. They're world-class footballers in their position. They can go and play anywhere else and get more money than getting at Liverpool. But they love the place. They love who they're playing for. They love Klopp. They obviously like the way Liverpool are building and going for the future. Otherwise, they wouldn't have signed. It's not. It just angers me, my man. It angers me. Ali, Jamie agreed to deal Mo and the club, but it was, but he was in the way, the prick. Yeah, he was. Smash the like buttons, yes, guys. Hit that like button, as Jack's saying. Hi, Luca. I'm good, my man. I'm good. How are you, Luca? Hope you're all right, my fella. Whatever happens, happens. We live on planet Earth, not with the birds. I love Chris. I absolutely love Chris. Go and check Chris's channel out, guys. If you love your darts, your Formula One, he's a Liverpool fan as well, and he got his Carlisle there, is where he lives, and go and give him a follow, guys. Go and give him a sub on his YouTube channel, especially if you love your darts. And he's a county dart player. He's a bloody good player. He just beat a darts pro recently. Go and check him out, guys. Let's see tomorrow's before the game, and they asked Klopp about this. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be interesting because they go ask Mo the question after the game as well. After the game, the reporters cannot wait to ask Mo a question about it. And obviously, it's going to be questions to Klopp. He put laughing emojis, his agents after the press. I know, the prick. I think Salah stays, but it's going to be hard now. Yeah. Look, I do think he does. Look, let's work out, guys. Let's work it out. Let's sit right here, right now. Let's work out where Mo's possibly going to go. Let's all work out where Mo's possibly going to go. Right. If it's true what we're seeing tonight, you're welcome, Chris. You're the man. Don't worry about it. If we believe what is true, what we've seen on Twitter earlier tonight in the last hour or so, Man City look like they go to evoke Haaland's contract. He's a transfer, 75 or 65 million euros, whatever it is. That looks like that's what Man City are going to be planning on doing, right? So then Real Madrid, and for me, are going to be looking for another attacker. I don't think they're just going to get Mbappe. I think they'll probably want another one. But I don't think it'd be someone like Mo Salah. I think they'll be wanting a number 9 to take over eventually from Benzema. They got Vinicius Jr., who Real Madrid absolutely rate. I think he's a pile of shit, but Real Madrid absolutely rate him. And then they'll probably go get Mbappe for the other side. So you go Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe on either side, Benzema through the middle. Is there room for Mo Salah? For me, Mo's better than Vinicius. Yeah, so there's that. But I think Real Madrid think Vinicius Jr. is going to be the new superstar, so they're going to keep faith with him. And Mo's not a number 9, is he? He's not a number 9, so he's not going to replace Benzema. And then there's PSG. PSG need a superstar winger to replace Mbappe. Look, we know how PSG work. They basically play a game of FIFA and then realise who the best players in the world are and just go and buy them and expect the managers to bloody work their miracles. That's why PSG don't win jack all. That's why they struggle, guys, because they just buy world superstars and no matter what, and just think the managers can work their miracles and make them, superstars. Personally, I don't see Salah at PSG. I don't understand why he would go to PSG. PSG have had some of the best players in the world play for them right now. They've got Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe up front. They still can't win Champions Leagues. What's going to be any different next season or the season after if Mo goes to PSG? That, for me, when Mo's talking about he wants the club to elevate themselves and keep progressing in major competitions of buying the right players, well, he's only going to go to France and win the French league. I could manage PSG to win the French league, but he ain't going to win the Champions League. And the Champions League is what players want the most. They want the Champions League trophy. That's what all players want. Messi, you talk to Leo Messi. Messi only talks about wanting to win one more Champions League. He doesn't want to win the French league. He went to PSG to win the Champions League and for money, though. He went for money. That's not good. You know what I mean? But he did go to win Champions League. He says it all the time. In every interview he does, the only trophy he cares about at this moment in time that he wants to win in club football is the Champions League one more time. Why'd Mo go to PSG? Real Madrid, I could understand. So that is but they're the only two clubs for me. I don't see him going to Bayern Munich. They've got a lot of players in positions already. So the only two are PSG and Real Madrid. Now, Fabrizio Romano, I don't know if everyone saw Fabrizio Romano's tweet and on his YouTube show as well, on his own YouTube channel. He basically said that Mo's happy in England. He doesn't actually want to leave England or the Premier League, and he'd apparently be happy for playing anyone else in the Premier League. Did anyone else see this? Because that's apparently what he said. Mo would be happy to play for anyone else in the Premier League. Utter balls, because the Mo Salah interview we saw, when he's literally getting emotional, said, I wouldn't play for anyone else in England because it'd make him too emotional. When he was getting emotional talking about it. But Fabrizio Romano says, oh, he would love to stay in the Premier League and play for another Premier League team. So if that's the case, let's look at the teams that he could play for. Manchester City, Man United and Chelsea. You telling me he's going to go to any of them three teams? Of course he's not. He won't go to Man United, obviously, because we wouldn't do that deal, arch rivals. We wouldn't sell him to Man City, and we don't know what's going to happen with Chelsea. So, no, it's all bullshit. It's just his agent, man. It's just his agent. Let me get some more of your chats, guys. This is a game for his agent trying to play with us. We are the wrong supporters to mess with. Yeah, totally. We isn't Jamie. We ain't Arsenal, Man United. No, we're not Arsenal, Man United. Exactly. We won't get bent over and fucked up the arse. You know what I mean? You know, I might probably get demonetized for that, but that's what's going. You know, we're not one of them. You know, that's not going to happen. I think he stays because he doesn't want to stay. He won't be much background noise like it is now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, he wants to stay. Mo wants to stay. It's his flaming agent who doesn't want him to stay. Salah wants to stay. What is it? Sorry, guys. What Salah wants to stay. That is what is giving me hope. This reminds me of Gerrard when he was close to join Chelsea, but he stayed. Yeah, I agree with that. Salah is against Qatar human rights and breaking news. Pierce Jones from Qatar. That is exactly right. I think Chris, you and me have spoke about this before in previous videos. I've always said the only reason I don't think he goes to PSG is because of Qatar. He's very big on this. And don't forget about Mo Salah is not stupid. He's a clever man, and Mo Salah knows about his own image here. Yeah, a lot of this is about image, don't forget, guys. And Mo Salah's image is massive in Arab countries. He's probably the number one Arab star in the world. There's no bigger Arab star probably in the world than Mo Salah. I think I saw a thing. Messi and Ronaldo are two most marketable footballers on planet Earth. And apparently number 3 is Mo Salah because of the Arab market. That, you know, it's so wide and so huge. He's like the 3rd biggest in the world, and Mo Salah knows this. And to play for PSG with their human rights thing and Qatar and all that, I don't think Mo would even think about that. My one is Real Madrid. My one I worry about is Real Madrid. I'm not listening to journalists or tapping merchants like Fabrizio or ITKs anymore, a bunch of offers. Yeah, I'll just wait for the day it comes out. If people like David Lynch and people like that say, you know, it's a go, then they're the people you listen to. And people like David Lynch and all that, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but they're the ones who've come out and tweeted, don't listen to all this utter rubbish. You know, it's all utter rubbish. Don't listen to it. Actually listen to Jurgen Klopp's press conference properly. And you'll hear that, you know, the last time Liverpool offered Mo a contract was in December, and Mo and his agent didn't think it was good enough, and nothing's been progressed since then, and we're March. So all this coming out now, I don't know why it's coming out now when it happened in December. It's utter crap. And his Klopp's going to be pissed, man. That Rami Abbas feeding him. So, yeah. Oh, he feeds him nonsense, man. Yeah, you forgot Newcastle, Edward says. Now, I don't think at this moment in time, you know, they might offer Mo stupid money and stuff like that. Of course they will, because he's Mo Salah and they want that sort of player. But Mo to go to Newcastle right now, by the time Newcastle are ready to win a league and a Champions League, Mo's going to be 33, 34. You know, and then they, you know, he's not going, you know, why he's not going to wait that long, you know. Salah playing for Eddie Howe's like David Beckham, bidding Victoria Beckham for Gemma Collins. Yeah, I mean, look, as a professional footballer, if you're a professional footballer, the Newcastle project would be extremely tempting. Let's not get it wrong. The Newcastle project would be extremely tempting. You know you're going to get paid very handsomely. But you got to look at Mosaic, he's 30. By the time Newcastle are ready to compete on them fronts, Champions League and Premier League, he's going to be 33, 34. You know, that's time gone then. So that's why I wouldn't count them in. Hope Paul Joyce comes out tomorrow morning and buried for Fabrizio the fraud. Yeah, Paul Joyce, another one. David Lynch, as you say, Jack. They're the people to listen to, and they continuously put down people like Fabrizio Romano and tell people not to listen to him because he just gets what Fabrizio does. Fabrizio's he's in the know with a lot of agents, yeah. So he's in the know with a lot of agents, and then agents feed him false information, and he goes out and says it. You know, Fabrizio gets so many transfer things completely wrong about Liverpool as well. Fabrizio Romano never saw the Luis Diaz deal coming. Never saw the Luis Diaz transfer coming. Took a couple of Portuguese journalists, I can't remember their names right now, and then Paul Joyce as well coming out with the thing that Liverpool coming in, and then like a few hours later, Fabrizio Romano came out. Oh yeah, Diaz is going to Liverpool. It's all done and all this, and because he's a tapping merchant, he's already heard it from better journalists, you know. And then he just because he's got such a massive platform, he's got a huge platform because everyone thinks he's God. So he's got this huge platform. Everyone's got, oh, Fabrizio, tell us more. We just lay here while you jerk off all your knowledge to us. Yeah. He don't know shit, guys. Don't listen to Fabrizio Romano. He's a prat. Jamie don't think Fabrizio. He hates Liverpool, man. Do you know why he hates Liverpool? Because Liverpool feed him zero knowledge. Liverpool feed Fabrizio. Look, Liverpool football clubs feed agents, feed reporters little bits of here and there just to get things going. Yeah, they do it all the time. All clubs do it. All clubs do it. Right? They go to their certain sources. So, like Liverpool go to Paul Joyce or something like that, right? They go to their certain sources where they know they're trusted and they will handle what they're giving them well and won't, disrespect the club, right? Liverpool give Fabrizio Romano absolutely nothing because they know he's a pander, mate. He's a pander. He's crap. He's shit. He's a tapping merchant. He just gets second-hand knowledge of second-hand people and then tries to act like he came up with it first. Yeah, I can't stand him. I can't believe Liverpool fans still give the journalist version of Raheem Sterling this remark. The attention on God's back. Mate, Chris, people absolutely worship Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano has a weekly segment on Rio Ferdinand's 5 with 5 channel or something like that. Every Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. He has a weekly thing when they go, Rio's standing there basically like, oh, tell me more, Fabrizio, tell me more. Oh, Fabrizio ain't got fucking Scooby. I think Fabrizio just makes shit up. I really do. I think he reads the paper in the morning and goes, right, I'm going to just say that because no one else has seen it yet. And I'm going to pretend I said it first. And then it goes all around the country, all around the world, and then other people say it. And then Fabrizio's like, oh, I've got this information for everyone. And he didn't. The man's a joke. That's the one. Pipe Sierra and Paul Joyce, not Fabrizio. That's the one. They got there first before Fabrizio. Fabrizio didn't have a single clue. And if Fabrizio Romano is this super journalist that he goes on about, do you not think he would have known this before them two? The man's a snake. He said last year we'll get a winger in the centre mid. Fabrizio got it wrong. What a donut. Yeah, he knows nothing, guys. I'd rather worship my private parts. You should worship your private parts, though, Chris. You should be worshipping him. Chris, you do need to worship your private parts, my man. But yeah, I'm not too concerned about this Mo stuff right now. Look, at the end of the day, his contract don't run out till June next year, and we're in March 2022. His contract runs out in June 2023. At this moment in time, I'm fine at this moment. We always knew, look, us Liverpool fans always knew there was going to come a time when Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino and Mo Salah never play for Liverpool again. That time is going to happen, guys. it's eventually going to happen. But you know, Mo is going to be. Look, I think Mo's one of the best professionals I've actually seen at our club. You got to remember when this was Luis Suarez. Look what happened with Luis Suarez. Look what happened with Philippe Coutinho. You know, Mo Salah just gets on with his work, guys. He lets his game do the talking, and whatever happens, happens. I personally think everything's going to be okay on the old football front. I think Mo will be fine. I think we're all making it maybe more than it needs to be said. You got his agent and Fabrizio Romano come out with all this stuff today. Them two. No one else has come out with this, by the way. This has all come from Fabrizio Romano and his agent. Yeah. Fabrizio Romano was talking about it. So 8 other journalists started talking about it and asked Jurgen Klopp the question. Yeah. And then Klopp answered. And then his agent then did the laughing emotions on Twitter after Klopp came out of the press conference. So it's them two jackoffs, not anything to do. I don't know why I said an American swear word, but it's them two that are the reason all this is apparent. Yeah, them two never said open their mouths. We wouldn't know anything, and everything would be sweet, guys. Look, at the end of the day, there's not a lot we can all do about it. We just got to keep supporting Mo, support the club, because I keep supporting Mo. Mo's not kicked off. Mo Salah doesn't want to leave Liverpool. He's quite happy where he is. So let's just keep supporting the club. Everything will be all right, guys. You know, it could be worse at the moment. We could be Chelsea fans. So, you know, it can be worse. It's Tammy and Meerkat. Jamie, I'm scared about tomorrow because of the news that's happened. Nah, we'll be all right, man. It's a 12 go 30. Yeah. Mate, Ali, we'll be fine. Honestly, man, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, guys. But I'm going to call that a wrap, guys. It is midnight after all. And you lot will go get to sleep. Guys, I'm back here 12:15 tomorrow for my Brighton versus Liverpool watch along. Please come and join me, Chris, Ali, Edward, Luca, Jack, everyone, and John, all you guys, Edward, all you guys in common, Ali. Come and join me tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be with Steve, Statman Stubbs himself. Come and join me tomorrow, guys, for the Liverpool Brighton watch along, 12:15 tomorrow. It's already up on YouTube. Go and give that video a like, guys. It's up there waiting for tomorrow. So go and give that video a like before I go live tomorrow. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Don't worry about it all too much. We'll chat again tomorrow, guys. Thanks for coming on so late tonight. Appreciate every single one of you. See you later.